like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
It's United Rugby Championship action, folks. It's from Daddy Craven Stadium. Welcome back to the program. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania. Hope you're all doing well today. All right, just double checking my microphone before we get started. It's been playing games here lately. For the Stormers, here's your lineup, folks, for the hometown Stormers. Not in their hometown, but just down the road at Stellenbosch at Danny Craven Stadium. This is your lineup. At fullback is Wargrant. On the right wing, Ron Nell. In the center, the captain, Dan Duplessis, along with Damon Willemsen moving back to his number 12 spot. That should be a good sign today. Leyland Zoss on the left wing. Monty Lubbock is the fly half. Fingers crossed, 20 kicks. Paul Devet at scrum half. Keke Marabe. Ben Jason Dixon. Marcel Tennyson. Ruben van Heerden. J.D. Schickerling. Frans Malherbe is back. Yes, Andre Hugo Fente. That's a great lineup. And Brock Harris. Wow, look at that. We're going to have to call the South African Human Rights Commission. It's an all-white boy front row. Frans Malherbe, Andre Hugo Fente, and Brock Harris. Off the bench, it's Joseph Dweba, Leon Lyons, Nietling Fouché, Andre Smith, Willy Engelbrecht, Lou Nel, Herschel Yankees, and Suleiman Hatzenberg. That is your starting lineup for our hometown Stormers, folks. Let's get to the defending URC champion Glasgow Warriors. At fullback, it's Josh McKay. Sebastian Cancelleri on the right wing. Hugh Jones and Sione Tupatolo, who is the captain, are in the center. Kyle Rowe on the left wing. Adam Hastings, George Horn. You see a sprinkling of Scotland nationals in here like George Horn and Kyle Rowe. Hugh Jones. At the number 8 position, Jack Dempsey. Then Rory Darge, Matt Fagerson, Richie Gray. Boy, a whole host of Scottish nationals. Gregor Brown. And then the front row at Sam Talakai, Johnny Matthews, and Jamie Body, the indomitable Jamie Body, and Brock Harris are both in this game for each side. These guys, wow. And off the bench, it's Gregor Hiddleston, Rory Sutherland, Xander Fagerson, Scott Cummings, more Scotland internationals, Max Williamson, Hugo Fente, Jamie Doby, Tom Jordan. The official for today's game is Andrew Brace from Ireland. On the sidelines, it'll be Marius van der Westhuizen and Christopher Allison from South Africa. And in the TMO booth, it's Chris Busby for Ireland. And I'm Chris Wyatt. Welcome back to the channel, folks. So there's an image of Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. No doubt, hopefully a large crowd today like that. We're looking forward to it. So let's get to it. The Stormers hosting the defending champion Glasgow. And I was at that game that they won that championship, and I'm still quite bitter about it. I'm just saying I'm quite bitter about it. Welcome back to the program, folks. We're just a couple minutes away from the start of this game. It's a 7:45 start time for me. And my apologies for missing a couple games last week, but I had no option. I had missed a game on Friday because I was working full-time, 40-hour week, doing consulting. And then on Saturday, I missed the Sharks game because I went to speak at a Trump rally in Harrisburg. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for that. And the Bulls yesterday pulled out a shocker, a bit of a surprise here. They played poorly, managed to pull it together in the final 12 minutes of the game, score 2 tries, and dead-eye, spot on, dead-eye Dick, David Creel kicked a tough conversion to win that game 17-15 in Benetton at Treviso for the Bulls. Wow, that was very fortunate last night. Good luck on them. So they go into the break of this season now, the Bulls do, with a 4-1 record. That's a great start to the season. Now they're going to have several weeks off. And during those several weeks we've got off, what's going to happen, of course, is the internationals are coming up. I'll set up a internationals group in Rugby Ascendant. If you want to join it, it's not set up yet. I will get around to it. I'm already active and I already made my picks for the first weekend. Scotland is playing and someone else is playing. So we'll check it out. Yeah, Creel is very unlucky not to be a Springbok. Yeah, it's overdue. I've been arguing for a long time. So Pablo Charlie's here. Ruben Lubick is here. Charles Van Altson, the voice of reason, art precision genre now. What do I think about the Bulls' comeback win? I think it shows character. And you'll hear me say that when we do the next Rugby Senate podcast on MV Velman's channel. I'll say that one thing, with the Bulls having lost 4 starters and making 10 changes to the lineup as a consequence of the flu, unlike the All Blacks, they didn't whine about it. The World Cup, they gave us food poisoning. Well, the Bulls just dealt with the problem and came out a winner nonetheless. So it shows character about the food, but they were pretty turgid for much of the game. Conditions were poor, but that's not an excuse. The conditions were also poor for Benetton. Tough break for Benetton. They'd had a tough start to the season, getting shellacked. They came back and shellacked someone else, and now they're back on the losing side. If music playing in the background, thank you for that. My desktop is on. Thank you for that. Appreciate the genre. Yeah, that desktop monitor was still on, so it's off now. So that should be better. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, thank you for that. Marlon Levin says Creel was unlucky. Yes, he's very unlucky not to be a Buck. But the Bulls show a lot of pluck yesterday. But again, the Bulls and the Sharks are not the real deal. The Bulls are almost the real deal. The Sharks are not the real deal, and they've shown it too many times. They're going to have to improve dramatically if we want to take them seriously like a team that should win every weekend. However, a team that should win every weekend, that's the marquee matchup today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, from Aviva Stadium later today. Aviva Stadium, not RDS Arena right next to Aviva Stadium, not the tiny little 10,000, 12,000 seat stadium, but the big one, the whole enchilada, the main event, Aviva Stadium. It's Leinster hosting the Lions, both teams undefeated, but the Lions with a game in hand, trailing Leinster, who has a perfect record start to the season. The Lions now looking to beat Leinster on the road in Dublin. Good luck with that, folks. I'd love to see it. I would be ecstatic. We would be dancing on the moon should that happen, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Leinster is the real deal, of course, once again. And the Lions, they're the team that's been the most consistent so far in the URC for the South African side. So Jean-Ray feels sorry for the Lions. What's the Sia Khaleesi story about? Divorce? I'm not surprised. Celebrity marriage is celebrity marriage. That was a made for for effect marriage. Yeah, I know they have a couple kids. Remember said they were really happy, he and Rachel. But tough life, spread all over the place. He's probably got women dropping to their knees in front of him all over the place, trying to get in his pants. Who knows why they separated? Maybe it's just because they grew apart. That could be the issue. But that's a tough situation, being a celebrity, a public figure, because you've always got people coming at you for whatever reason. So, I mean, that's just important to keep in mind. But, I'm not surprised. The other one that I'm surprised has lasted as long as it has is the Musi Maimane marriage. Musi's wife is someone that surprised me that lasts a long time. But, I mean, I don't know anything about them personally, other than I've met Musi, but I don't know anything. But, no, these high-profile interracial marriages in South Africa shocked a lot of people a few years back. It's not that big a deal. It's very common here in America, especially among celebrities. But, yeah, so South Africa's relations will be very different when that's commonplace at just the average person. But celebrities do this for celebrity's sake. Love the Lions to win, but how will they play Dragons? I think, yeah, Leinster. Yeah, the way they played those last couple games, yeah, Leinster will win this. Leinster, but you never know. So that's why we watch the games, folks. And we're 5 minutes away from the start of this one. I'm really looking forward to this Lions-Leinster game. The Stormers here need to exact some measure of revenge, but they won't do it if they play the way they've been playing. Again, the team I've been most concerned about in this URC season is my Stormers. I was worried they would be inconsistent. I was worried that they would choke in games they should win. And, well, they proved that the first 2 games of the season. They should not have started the season the way they did, but they did start poorly. So let me just take a look at the log right now. Leinster, 5 wins from 5 matches, 5 bonus points. Ouch, 25 points atop the log. My goodness. Bulls, 4 wins and a loss they shouldn't have had. That red card, which was overturned, cost them the game, arguably. But the Bulls, 4 wins and a loss, but they never should have been in that position. That's on them. 4 wins and a loss, 19 points on the log. They can be overtaken by the Lions. They can be overtaken by Glasgow. Glasgow can overtake the Bulls in a loss. Glasgow could lose to the Stormers by less than 7 points and score 4 tries, which would give them 20 points and put them in front of the Bulls. But even if they just get 1 point, they're going to be in front of the Bulls because they need to go 2 because they're game in hand. The Scarlets are done for the weekend. They are in surprisingly good position. The Welsh side, 3 wins, a draw, and 2 losses, 16 points on the log. Ulster, a game in hand. They are at 15 points. They could go ahead of the Bulls. with a bonus point victory, taking them out to 20. Edinburgh at 13 points cannot go past the Bulls. Even with a bonus point victory, they would be at 18 points. So the Bulls could still get on 1, 2, 3 more places they could drop. They're currently in second place. They could drop to 5th place, conceivably. We'll see what happens. Edinburgh at 7th position. Connacht in 8th position. 2 wins, 3 losses, 13 points along. Benetton now bumped back down into 9th position after that tough loss yesterday. Go to 2 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. 13 points of the season. But they're a good team. They'll do better. They should make the playoffs. Cardiff comes in at 10. Munster 11. Both of them have got a game to go. The Stormers in 12th position, having played just 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 10 points along. They desperately need a bonus point victory here to get into playoff position as we go into the break. The Sharks also desperately need a bonus point victory. They're at 10 points on the log as well, 2 wins, 2 losses, and that covers the South African sides. The rear being drug up by 2 Welsh sides and the Italian side. Dragons in 14th position, 1 win, 4 losses, 7 points on the log, but a game to go. Zebra Parma, 1 win, 5 losses, 7 points on the log, 3 bonus points. And the Osprey pulling up the rear, 1 win, 4 losses, 6 points, but they can go ahead of Zebra with a victory. Let's see what happens. All right, the round so far, Benetton losing at home to the Bulls, 17-15 at Stadio Monungo in Treviso. Then on top of that, we've got yesterday, the Scarlets just shellacking Zebra Parma, 30-8 at Park Y. Today, this game, DHL Stormers versus Glasgow. After that, it's the Sharks hosting Munster. At the same time, Osprey host Edinburgh. That's not going to go well for the Osprey. Then we have Leinster and Lions. That is the marquee matchup today from Aviva Stadium. That's noon my time, 12:15 at 6:15 South Africa time, 5:15 in the British Isles. Connacht versus Dragons at the same time, and also Cardiff and Ulster. And that will wrap up the weekend. We turn on to the Scottish International, or the International Test starting next week in Danny Craven Stadium. Looks to be pretty darn full, folks. Pretty darn full. It looks like a good crowd there at Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. So looking forward to that one. The winelands of the Western Cape, folks. The home of South Africa's wine industry in the Western Cape. Stellenbosch, a place with also some bad reputations of late. But we have 2 of 3 winners in the URC right here today. It's the Stormers of the first season of the URC. They won it. And then after they won it, Glasgow won it last year. So 3 teams have won this. It's been Stormers, Munster, and Glasgow. 2 of those teams are playing today. The Stormers will be coming out here shortly on the pitch from Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. It'll be Stormers hosting the defending champion Glasgow. Well, folks, big Stormers flag out there on the pitch as they get ready to come out. Waiting for them to come out now. Really looking forward to this one, and we'll see how it goes today. All right, how you all doing out there? Let me say hello to everybody in the chat, and I might have missed something here. Andrew says the Stormers need to be on it. Anything less, we're in for heartache. I agree. Genre is not a fan of Stormers t-shirt. Who's wearing Stormers t-shirt? I'm wearing a jersey. What do you think of Sia Khaleesi? Okay, they said Sia couldn't stop watching Korn. What? It doesn't. Bulls was crap yesterday. Holy damn, almost got a heart attack in this room. Yeah, and I'm sorry I couldn't cover the game, but I was working. Actually, no, yesterday I left work to go to a neurologist appointment. The DHL chubby Greenpoint cheerleaders out there as Glasgow comes on the pitch. Well, it's not a full house. Maybe people are getting some booze right now. I'm not sure. Sione Tuipiloto is the captain for Glasgow. Tuipiloto is out there on the pitch. All right. So I think the starting lineup for the Stormers is pretty good. I'm not thrilled with the bench. On the bench, top flight players coming off the bench. Maybe at this point, to be honest, the only one in top flight position coming out. Andre Hugafenta comes out right now. Andre Hugafenta's 50th appearance for the Stormers, and he gets the start. Congratulations. Andre Hugafenta comes out on the pitch. Oh, you're talking about these shirts. Yeah, I have that black jersey. I don't really care for it either. Not a fan of it. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, I chose not to wear that one today. Wow. So Andre Hugafenta's 50th cap for the DHL Stormers. And he does it at Danny Craven Stadium to a packed house. Wow. Incredible stuff. And he gets the start. So they're coming out now. But off the bench, Hershey Yonkis is no longer in his prime. At least he hasn't shown that on the pitch. Suleiman Hotzenberg might be the one exception of player who's doing really, really well in his prime. The rest of them, not so much. Anyway, so going to have to get it done with the starters today, not off the bench. Dan Duplessis, the Stormers captain out there, trotting onto the pitch. A lot of flags flying at Danny Craven Stadium as we get ready for this one, folks. Just moments away from the start of what could be a Titanic clash or it could be a clunker. We'll see. Damon Willemse back in the number 12 jersey. That's a good sign. He did an admirable job last week in the number 10 jersey. 50th appearance for Andre Hugo Fenta. And Coach's Corner says, come on, Glasgow. All right. Wow. Danny Craven Stadium, man. So, Brock Harris in his 1,977th consecutive rugby appearance. Oh, I love Brock Harris, man. I got to get an interview with him one day. He's almost 40 years old. He's Andrew Brace, Marius van der Westhuizen, Christopher Allison, and Chris Busby. All right, here we go. We're ready to get started, folks. And the Stormers, Monty Lubick, Paul Stubbs, and Hayani Shamangi are in the booth for Supersport, crappy Supersport. There's the whistle. As Andrew Brace says, let's get underway. Remember, Brace does not award scrums. That ball goes inside at 22, what looks to be a beautiful day. Oh, it's partially blocked by the Stormers, chased down by Paul DeVet. Back at the 10-meter line, Monty Lubick now goes wide. He finds Grant. Grant does the dummy, but Glasgow is there. They were ready for it. Releasing the tackle, and DeVet digs it out. And we've got an exciting start to this game already. Whoa, the front rowers pushing forward there. Andre Hugo Fenta. Monty Lubick over to the hands of KK Marabi. Marabi's taking down the 10-meter line. Lubick to Marcel Tennyson. Tennyson back to the 10-meter line. Places the ball. What's the penalty for? He released the ball. There's a bad transmission here, folks. I didn't hear what the penalty was for. Let me see. I guess they're calling him for not releasing, but Marcel Tennyson looked like he released that. We're getting some, once again, Super Sports, poor broadcast quality. This is not an internet connection. It is Super Sport. They're bad signal. They are so famous for this. All right, so line out now for Glasgow as they kick it down the pitch. We're going to see Johnny Matthews throw this in. And, wow, just lost the stream altogether. There we go. Line out. Whistle blows. What's the call? Very choppy feed here now. Was it not straight? That isn't the issue. No, that was not straight. Yep. That's a tough call against Glasgow, but yeah, he caught an inside edge, so definitely not straight call. Welcome to 161 fans or viewers currently here. 599 views thus far. Thanks. Sella says, could anybody tell me what happened to the red cards? They were both downgraded. The first one to David Creel was removed. It was downgraded from red card to no card, and the second one against Johan Hrubela was downgraded from a red to yellow. 9:35 for the Stormers, 9:32 are the pack weights, almost dead even. Crouch, says Andrew Brace. He doesn't reward folks for the scrum. Bind. Set. Oh, this stream is really bad, folks. And it collapses. We're going to reset it. That went all straight down from. And now I've got a test pattern. Yep, because their broadcast is crap. Well, thank you for that, Super Sport. Are you getting this in South Africa? Or is it just me getting the international feed that they pipe out? Wow, thank you, Super Sport. I have the. Oh, there we go. It's back, but it's still messed up. 2:44 in the contest. Nothing. Resetting the scrum. Let me see if I'm still getting a live feed. I'm getting a live feed, but it's breaking up frequently. I'll do my best. The test pattern again. Thank you for that, Super Sport. Yeah, such a lovely thing. You pay for a service, and this is what you get. Do these people do rehearsals of any sort in preparation for games? I have no idea. 700 people currently here, tuned in. Who else we got here? If the Stormers cannot win here, then there's something wrong. The Sharks win this team. The Stormers can do it. Yeah, that's easy to say, Brendan, but, you know, it's not consistent. I don't know what happened. Now Monty Lubick is kicking. I'm getting a spinning wheel of death here, buffering. And again, it's not my connection, folks. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting my feed. But it's the Super Sport, super lame broadcast once again. Once again, they need to clean this crap up. And why do they do this? Why don't you do this in like a, I don't know, like a game nobody wants to watch, like the Osprey and Dragons, you know? Oh my goodness! But no, it's South Africa. South Africa's, IT infrastructure is crap and it's collapsing. It's getting worse by the day. It's unbelievable. We got transatlantic cables broken. We've got people turning switches off. We got no electricity. And somebody just subscribed. Teeny's become a member. Thank you, Teeny, for your membership. Appreciate it. All right. It's a line out to the Stormers, just past midfield. Successful. Ben Jason Dixon comes down with it. Monty Lubeck over to David Willem, his first carry. Picks up a couple meters, places the ball. DeVette kicks it down the pitch. That's not going to be a 50-22, but it's, oh, damn. Straight into touch. It was so close. Paul DeVette just missed getting a brilliant kick. 4 minutes, 15 seconds now into the contest. Just missed getting it in there. Shame. Missed it by the breadth of a ball. So it's going to come all the way back and be a line out just short of midfield for Glasgow. 4:28 in the contest. Beautiful mountains in the background from Stellenbosch. Tupiloto carries the ball for Glasgow. He's down. They come to the near side. They come wide on the wing, and there's space out here. They dump it back inside. Johnny Matthews to Cancellieri. Cancellieri is tackled there just over midfield. Little scrum half George Horn digs it out, Scottish national. Oh, over to the middle. Big tackle over there. Is it Kike Marabe making the tackle? Can't see. The numbers are hidden. Hastings sends this down the pitch. It's going to bounce into touch. It will be the Stormers' ball. Thank you for the membership, Teeny. Thank you to everyone here, the 186 people currently here watching the program. Really do appreciate the support for the channel. It's tough when we're not getting the Springboks up here to get huge crowds, but this is a good-sized crowd. Thank you for being with us today. Very grateful for that. All right, so. Oh, my goodness. Okay, 5:33 in the contest. Here's the lineup. Andre Hugo Fenta to throw it in. Whistle blowing, telling the Stormers to get into the lineout. As I said, Andre Hugo Fenta with the toss. Lineout is good. Back to Paul DeVette. DeVette over to the middle, around the 22. Monty Lubeck brings it wide. It bounces. Nice job by Leyland Zas picking it up, but he's taken out. He's tackled and obstructed from moving forward, and he appears to be injured. Leyland Zas hit on a cheap shot and interference, clear obstruction, and no call from the official here. I'm getting tired of South African players being blocked from running up the field by opposing teams and no call being made. It's really, really getting tiresome. So Zas is still down, and the whistle's blown. A cheap shot that occurred there. Now, it didn't look like it was all that big a hit. But let's see if I can get a replay on that. He's up. Got a chest. Look, his chest is one. All right, 6 minutes now. Time back on, 6:16. Nothing is the score from Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. And I'm looking at the view. It's the view that I go when I stay at my favorite spot there on the saddle between there and Franschhoek. Tupiloto. Oh, nice pass. There's a line break by Glasgow. They're down to the Stormers' 10-meter line. It's still going, but they lose the ball. Kike Marabe. Oh, here come the Stormers. But now they're lost for what to do. Kike Marabe with another carry. Just over their own 10-meter line. It was a knock-on advantage, but it's over now. So the Stormers have lost their knock-on advantage. Time has expired on that. Very quickly, might I add. David Willemse kicking it down the pitch. That ball's going to bounce down inside the 22 and go into the try zone. And, wow, lucky it's deep. Otherwise, it would have gone out the back. So we're going to take the mark, and it'll be a goal line kick. Goal line kick from Glasgow here. Eddie Cooties here. Eric is back. Eric, good to see you there. CD van Onselen. I hope the South African sides win too. That's why we're here. That's why we're here, folks. Hoping the South African sides win. Yesterday, the Bulls escaped with a lucky win there. Stormers 39, Glasgow 25, says Eddie. Well, I'll take that. That'd be a bonus point victory. Here's the kick. He's being told, let's go. Adam Hastings being told to hurry it up, and he does. He kicks it from the goal line. The ball's going to go out, not that far, actually. Just past the 22 at about 28 meters. Taken by Dan Duplessis. Does the dummy, cuts back to the outside, picks up a couple meters. Paul DeVette picks the ball up, sends it inside. Andre Hugo Fenta, who gets hit very high. And he's okay. Manu Lubeck, Warwick Halut kicks it to the wing. Who's going to get over there? Chases on. Oh, and Glasgow picks up around the goal line, and they're tackled inside the 5-meter line. What a great tackle there. And an injured Stormer as a consequence. J.D. Schickerling looks like he's hurt. Schickerling's hurt. He's down. No, it's Ben Jason Dixon who's down. We don't need that. Ben Jason Dixon, the Stormer, is down. Glasgow retains possession inside their 5-meter line, but they're taking a long time to get the ball out. Why aren't they yelling, use it? Now finally use it after about 8 seconds of getting a dork around here. Brings it out of the back, and that ball's kicked down the pitch by George Horn. It's not going to go very far. But Ben Jason Dixon, who stopped that tackle, may have hyperextended something in his arm or stretched something. George Horn with very poor kick under pressure and very generous mark here out by the 22. It didn't go nearly that far. But Ben Jason Dixon is down at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's going to have to come out of the game. This is not a good sign for the Stormers. He's an incredible player with a great work rate. They're going to continue without him. So they're 14 men now with Ben Jason Dixon sitting down injured on the sideline. Wow. Welcome to 167 people currently watching the program. The 1,000 have tuned in thus far. 43 likes. I know you can do better than that. Whistle blows.
That was easy.
So he's warning the Stormers again. And he's being a smartass. I'm not going to say this again, Andrew Brace. You know, are you upset because we keep calling you out for being such a crappy official? Wow. Harassing the Stormers and letting Glasgow get away. Okay, the ball comes away. Successful line at the vet over the middle to Willemse. Willemse, they grab him by the boot from behind and tackle him inside the 22. Stormers putting the pressure on now. Nice carry forward by Schickerling. And a turnover because someone was off their feet. Marcel Tennyson off his feet, and the Stormers turnover right in front of the post, 18 meters away. There's still no update on Ben Jason Dixon. I don't know if he's back out there. He was injured on the sideline down around 2 meters and had not come in back into play. I'll look for that number. 9:41 in the contest now. Glasgow with the penalty kicks it up near midfield. Looks like a pretty good kick out to about 43 meters. Yeah, Tennyson was clearly off his feet there. It's a good penalty call by Andrew Brace on that one. All right, 10 minutes into the contest here, folks. Line out is successful to Glasgow. George Horn sends it over to the middle to Hastings and Tupeloto, and they still got it going forward. Kick him, Robbie. Can't make the tackle. Oh, big pickup almost to midfield there. George Horn comes wide to the near side. Oh, nearly intercepted by this. Ben Jason Dixon's back out there. Okay, must have just been a little niggle. And Glasgow, now Dixon in on the tackle at midfield, and he buries the Glasgow ball carrier. Glasgow, George Horn to dig it out from behind his midfield line. Taken forward by Gregor Brown. Tackle made. Schickerling is in there. And they're holding this. Oh, nearly charged down. Monty Libbek does a great job on the high ball, but he's buried immediately. DeVet is tackled. They're tackling the 9 and no call. Wow. Once again, Glasgow getting away. Oh, there goes Leland Zotz to the outside. Looking for help. He goes wide, but that's a forward pass. That's clearly a forward pass. No question about it. The whistle blows and Tupatola's turning around and complaining about a forward pass. But, dude, it's already been called. What are you freaking out about? Look at him shaking his head. We all saw it. He blew the whistle. Take a chill pill. Somebody give Sione Tupeloto a Quaalude to calm down. All right. Leland Zas had everything working except the dumb pass. Yeah, that's like 5-6 meters forward. And it's a shame because he had DeVet behind him, but he didn't know it. DeVet on the inside behind him. There's a great chance. So water comes out on the pitch as we have a break in the action. 11 minutes, 17 seconds in the contest. Coach's corner. Stormers loss. We will be there. You'll beware, man. All right, 172 people. We're not growing numbers now. What's going on? Usually by this point, the audience starts growing a little bit. Just taking a look to see what's going on here. Huh. Okay. Right. So, once again, folks, we got a break in the action here. I know somebody's injured or what. Can't see any players down on the pitch. 11-17 in the contest and no score thus far. These two sides met 4 previous occasions. Stormers' only victory was 32-7 at DHL back in April 2022. So, another team like Munster that has the Stormers' number. Yep. Stormers need to get their act together today and win this game. All right, we're ready to get started. Brace, it's the first scrum of the game here now. George Horn will put it in for Glasgow. 11:29 in the contest. Stormers need to get this ball and get into their wide open style of play sometime very soon. DJ is, they must have hired the Loftus DJ because this one sucks. Behind. Set. Still playing music while we're in the middle of a scrum. It finally turns it off. George Horn told to use it. He brings it out, comes across to the middle. Tupeloto gets a line break and hands the ball off. Glasgow's on the loose in the backfield. Down inside the 22. A big carry by Hugh Jones. Here they come wide. Glasgow's going to get something out of this, but they knocked it on. Or did they? They knocked it backwards. Oh, that gave the Stormers time to adjust now. Man, Adam Hastings is tackled. Man, they had a sure try, but they threw the ball behind the player. But Glasgow's still in good position here inside the Stormers' 22. Ben Jason Dixon tackles. Falls over. Horn back to the middle. Oh, that's a shoulder charge there by the Glasgow they get away with. No charge there. They gave a red card to Creel for that. And nearly stolen by DeVette on the breakdown. Back to the middle. Stormers under pressure here. Brock Harrison on the tackle. They go back to the middle. Johnny Matthews with the carry. He's tackled short of the 22. Glasgow going through multiple phases now. They're going to go wide. Tupolotu, Sione Tupolotu, grabbed by the boot by Ben Jason Dixon, and he's tackled. Now they're back to the 30-meter line. They're going backwards here. Our Glasgow, but nearly getting through is Johnny Matthews. Oh, come on, that's off his feet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, different rules for different teams as we see George Horn go off his feet trying to get in there and collect the ball, but no penalty call there. They go wide on the outside. Hugh Jones nearly breaks through. Gets up, not held in the tackle. Monty Libick saves today down at the 22. And Glasgow, lots of pressure. There's a penalty advantage now for Glasgow. They go wide. Out of the wing is Tupolotu. Back to the inside. It's a forward pass. No call. Ball's bouncing on the turf. Picked up by Johnny Matthews. Having a big day. And Glasgow's 10 meters away now. My goodness, the Stormers just not getting it done. Here comes the ball. Middle of the pitch. There's the line break. He's going to get close, but he throws it away to the Stormers. They were playing advantage. Oh, no support runner there. He threw it, and it was Paul DeVette who caught the ball. Wrong jersey, buddy. Going to come back for the penalty advantage here. And another player is down. This time it's Johnny Matthews, I believe, getting some treatment. Wow. Whew, that was exciting for a moment there. Really got into it for just a minute. Margaret Brink is here. Says, good day. Good day to you. Ronaldo Close is here. Saying, go Sharks. I think Ronaldo has already dipped into his edibles a bit early in the day. It's not the Sharks, although it is a black jersey, so I could see your confusion. Chewing on those edibles might affect your vision there, Ronaldo. Welcome to the program. Yeah, horrendous defense. Agreed 100%, Jean Raynel. This is not the Stormers. What is going on here? Poor performance. So are they going to go for the corner? I suspect they will. Yep, Glasgow put their big boy pants on. They kicked for the corner instead of taking the 3 points. Oh, my goodness. We got this DJ is playing 1940s music. No, it's 1980s music. Christopher Allison, the side judge over there, marks it 7 meters away from the Stormers try line. Time off. What's going on? Ben Jason Dixon's coming out for an HIA. It's HIA. Lonell comes in to replace him. HIA at 14:55. Line out stolen by the Stormers. Andre Hugo Fenta has the Stormers back up to almost the 22. DeVette digs it out, but the ball pops up in the air. Oh, my goodness. Ruben van Heerden with his first carry. Stormers. Oh, my goodness. Gelant gets buried as he kicks the ball, but what a kick. Chases on, and finally Glasgow gets it around their 10-meter line. Desperation because Ronell is back there. Glasgow with the ball. Brock Harris, big tackle. He and Ronell combined. Glasgow, man, there's some big hits coming now. Jamie Body with the carry. Ball is available for George Horn at his 10-meter line. Gets all day, not told to rush it. Ball's kicked high into the air, or down at the 30-meter line, over to Monty Libick. Libick spots some space. Monty Libick breakthrough. He's on the loose. He kicks it over the top. He's taken out. He's taken out. Where's the whistle? Monty Libick is tackled by the head trying to chase the ball down, and no whistle. I am so sick of this shitty officiating by Andrew Brace. Someone needs to deal with this. Unbelievable. They tackled him by the neck after he kicked the ball to chase it. Unbelievable. Where's the TMO at? And now he's down injured because he was taken out. He got a line break. He picked up a lot of space, and they tackle him around the neck. First guy tackled him high. Next guy hits him in the head. That's a freaking card, buddy. Unbelievable. Sick of this. Still the clock is ticking. He said time off. The clock is still ticking. Unbelievable. Libick is going to get up. He's okay. Wow. I am sick of Andrew Brace's poor officiating. Yeah, they're not going to give any card on that. There should have been a penalty for a high tackle prior to that. Monty Libick avoided tackle as they grabbed him around the throat and he pulled away from it. But now it's Glasgow's ball. Unbelievable. A scoring attempt, stop, and the Stormers steal the line out. The vet has it. Good job. Karma. 17-13 the first half. Schickerling throws it away, bounces backward, finally chased down by Kekin Marabi, but the Stormers give up 15 meters back to their 22. And a call to use it, there's not even a scrum half there yet. Unbelievable. Andrew Brace is a shit official. I'm sick of this. The ruck isn't even formed. He's yelling, use it. Ball's knocked forward by Glasgow on the far side. Gelant to Duplessis, back to Monty Libick. Monty Libick's going to kick it down the pitch, looking for some space. He'll find it between those backs. It'll bounce inside the 22. Unbelievable. This is disgusting. I tell you what, I'm going to let loose on Andrew Brace at the next MV Velman at Rugby Ascendant. This is disgusting. Disgusting stuff here. I mean, you can literally film this and do a countdown and see what goes on. George Horn is at the breakdown. He gets 6 seconds before he's warned to use the ball. The Stormers haven't even formed a ruck yet, and he's yelling, use it. There's no scrum half there. Unbelievable. Stormers line out. Okay, Andre Hugo Fenta throw to 1837. Full house on the main grandstand. Well, almost full house. The corner's empty. Fenta, not straight. Scrum. The Stormers turn it over. Jeez. Ivo Foster welcomes you. It went straight. He just didn't start straight. So they turn it over. Yes, Neville, pardon, you're absolutely right. He very much is. This guy needs to be addressed. This discipline needs to be meted out to Andrew Brace for his poor officiating. Bind. That's what I talk about overseas teams. They like that to our salaries. I think they pay the I don't think they pay them, but definitely overseas reps. Yeah, it's definitely terrible. Is Matthew Dixon here? Welcome, Matthew. Glasgow by 50. Yeah, I don't think so. Albert van Lingen, Lions. Well, that's coming up. That'll be the marquee matchup. Our fingers crossed for the Lions. But in interest, full disclosure, on my Super Rule, I did pick Leinster. Crouch. Bind. Set. Use it. And it collapses. Glasgow goes straight down. No penalty called. Oh, it's charged down by the Stormers. It's Duplessis, but Glasgow comes up with the balls and bounces free. Nice tackle there by Ruben van Heerden. Ball's available. George Horn digs it out, comes back this way to the middle. They come wide. Is anybody out here? Ball has to bounce out there for Kyle Rowe. Rowe, the Scotland national, driving forward down about 30 meters away. Oh, the crowd is screaming. It should have been a penalty, but no penalty called there. So Glasgow retains possession. Tackle made by Schickerling. Now how about using it? No call to use it. 4 seconds. Next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No call to use it. Tupelotu. Oh, big hit by Ruan Nell. 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds that time for George Horn. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, at the 5 seconds there, he says use it. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13, 14, 15 seconds. He doesn't use the damn ball. This is bullshit. Bullshit. 15 seconds he works off the clock there. 15 seconds. Wow. Libick kicks it to the wing. And Dan Plesby is beaten to the ball by Sebastian Cancelleri. Glasgow has the ball. And back to Tupelotu. Tupelotu hands it off to Johnny Matthews, who's had a big game for Glasgow so far. But nobody scored here. First quarter of the game is gone. Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. Glasgow with the ball. They come over the middle. Oh, nice job there by Damon Willemse to stop the ball carrier. and driving backwards. 2, 3, 4. Horn. That's a flat pass onto the wing. Here it comes Kyle Rowe. He kicks it forward. Somebody better get there for the Stormers. Oh, Monty Lubbock gets there, runs into run. Now turns around, dancing. Great job by Monty Lubbock. He dumps the ball off. He's got work. Galant. Oh, made a mistake there. Ball goes backwards. Now it goes forward. Stormers turn it over. Glasgow has the ball. It's bounced around the turf. Kick forward by DeVette. Still kick forward. Dan Duplessis. He's grabbed by the shoulders. That should be a card. Dan Duplessis. Their chase is on. Who's going to get there? Zas. Zas kicks it forward. Layla Zas. He got it. Try Stormers. Yeah, Mo. Unbelievable. Layla Zas with the support run. Kicks it in. And bounces on the ball. Wow. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Woo. Look at this. I picked up something swinging the flag. I picked up my Halloween thing. My goodness, too much excitement here. Layla Zas and Dan Duplessis. Woof, man, oh man, oh man. Wow, and Zas gets that ball. Brilliant. Top try scorer in the first season of URC. Then injured the past couple of years. Layla Zas getting back in top form. Brilliant job getting that ball down. And the Stormers draw first blood. Yes. Man, oh man. Woo, baby. That was incredible. Uh-oh, they're looking in the booth. I think it's something. Yeah, they're going to try to overturn this. They're looking to see if it was a knock-on. I thought there was a knock-on by Paul DeVette, to be honest. He said it was off the foot.
Didn't work. Alan tried the inside ball and it went down. I think that's what they're going to look at.
Possible knock-on.
Yeah, yep, possible knock-on. Danny Russo, I appreciate that you want to clock behind me that the time elapsed, but it will not work. I would have to spend all my time being a timekeeper. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, I appreciate the suggestion, but it just doesn't work. I don't know how one of those other sites has a clock up there because they must be paying some service that I'm unfamiliar with that gives you a feed with the time. But it's not matched up with where I'm at. Remember, I'm the other side of the world, so I've tried it. I cannot find a solution. But manually putting a clock here will not work. I mean, yeah, they're saying initially it's backwards, looking to see if it doesn't go forward in the second action. It doesn't. It goes backwards. So, yeah, it's working a lot. They're going to see if he knocked it on. But, yeah, no, I appreciate the offer or the suggestion, Danny. I've tried it. I have no solution here. Putting that clock up just does not work. But I appreciate it. I'm amazed by your knowledge. As say Rugby says Liberty Guru. Well, please tell people about the program. Yeah, so, yeah, I think we might be okay here, but they're really trying very hard to overturn this. So, we're going to look at it one more time. Okay.
Metallica will breathe a sigh of relief if this comes back for the scrum.
That went backwards.
So that's all
Galant tucked
That's
it
all
3 times.
backwards.
That went backwards.
Not on there, right?
No, that's backwards. He just said all backwards.
Initially it's backwards, and then we have a forward off block 15.
Oh, no
It's going
try.
to be a Glasgow
No
scrum.
try. It's
Bullshit.
lost forward the second.
Bullshit. Bullshit. So that's overturned. It's overturned. You know, how about you start? There should have been a card for grabbing Dan Duplessis by the shoulder so he couldn't get to that ball. I mean, that's crap. That wasn't a tackle attempt. He didn't have the ball. He kicked the ball. And we're not talking about that. This is the crap that these European sides get away with all the time. All the time. It should have been a card. It should be a yellow card right now against Glasgow. But nope. No harm, no foul. We try to decapitate Monty Lubbock. No harm, no foul. Grab Dan Duplessis by the shoulders to keep him from getting to the ball. No harm, no foul. Crouch. Bind. Well, they weren't really going through phases. They pulled the ball out pretty quickly and were passing it around. I'm going to reset this scrum. Front row for the Stormers includes, once again, Franz Malherbe, Andre Hugafenta and Brock Harris. On the other side, it's Sam Talakai, Johnny Matthews, and Jamie Body. Crouch. Bind. Set. And there, finally, the Stormers are rewarded, finally, as Jamie Body goes straight to the ground. Straight to the ground. So the Stormers win a penalty there. It's about damn time. Thought that whistle didn't blow both ways. What is that? Glasgow's first penalty? Second maybe in the game? Monty Libick. No, I think it's the first penalty called against in 25 minutes in the game. Certainly not the first they've committed. Monty Libick launches this ball and finds touch. Good kick down to the Glasgow 10-meter line. Yeah, they should reset Andrew Brace's eyesight. I agree, Neville Purdon. Kivette Stratum says, well done, my friend. I love your commentary. Keep going. Hope the Stormers win. Well, thank you for that, Kivette. Please let people know about the program, the channel. Get some more subscribers over here. Grow this channel. Make it so that actually I get some advertising revenue to make so I can pay for some of my travel on this. It'd be great. Line out by Afenta. And it's taken by the Stormers. They're on the front foot. Here comes Monty Libick. He offloads to Damon Willemse in the middle. They go wide to the outside. Libick kicks it, and it's going to go down inside to 22. It's bouncing down there at about 10 meters, picked up by Glasgow. And Kyle Rowe sends this into touch, but a very poor kick means the Stormers are going to get the ball around the 22. Good territory gain there by the Stormers. 26 minutes into it now. Poor Leyland Zas robbed of a clear try. Stormers on the line. Already calling for the Stormers on the line. And Glasgow's not even there. Stormers on the line. Glasgow's not there. They're still wandering up. We've got, is Ruan Nell coming out of the game, or is he just going wide? So the Stormers are there. It's just this complete bias against the Stormers. Line out is good. And Keke Marabe comes away with it. Willemse cuts back inside. Ball bounces out backwards. Duvet has it. He offloads. Andre Hugafenta. He breaks through the first tackle inside of 22. Ball's available. And off the feet again. This time it's Marcel Tennyson. The second time off his feet. Exact same thing he did earlier. And right in front of the post again. Marcel Tennyson has got to put some cement in those boots and quit falling in the tackle. That's a legitimate penalty. What's going on? Okay, look, you want to talk to somebody. My goodness. Oh, yeah, definitely. Watch as he just dove in there, Marcel Tennyson. Just dives in there off his feet. Stupid play from a veteran. He should know better than that. So, big time off. What's time off for? So, we're waiting for something. 27 minutes into the contest on the far side. Danny, look, I'm not blowing you off on the clock, and just come back to that. We got distracted. I'd love to have a clock. If somebody knows where I can get a service, where I can have the score fed in, I can put it in as a widget or something like that. And the time, I'd be happy to do it. But the problem there is going to be my time won't match up with what it says on the screen. HIA for Matt Fagerson. Fagerson goes out. Hank Kufenta comes in to replace him. Hank Kufenta comes in to replace Matt Fagerson. He goes off for an HIA. It looks fine, but you know the rules. Line out successful. Didn't look straight to me, but Glasgow has it. They're going to a maul, and they break away from the maul very quickly. Tackles made over there by the Stormers. And they come wide and grabbed from behind by Dan Duplessis. Now they come back out here to Kyle Rowe, and Rowe is driven backwards by Damon Willemse. Ball's available. Did the Stormers poach this? No, it's available. No call to use it. No call to use it again and George Horn kicks it all of about 2 meters. And offside are Glasgow. No call for being offside. Half a dozen players offside. Never retreated. Not a penalty called here. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get the penalty here? You got a penalty. Is it offside? Yeah, okay, finally. Yeah, finally it calls a penalty. Thank you for that. I mean, the ball went like 3 meters and nobody moved. Clear offsides. George Horn had a terrible kick. Horn is not having a particularly good game for Glasgow. Monty's asking for the mark. Monty Libick will kick this ball. left booted. 28 minutes in the contest. This is penalty. Going to kick for some distance here, territory. Monty, let's see what he can do. Can he get it? Oh, dead-eye Dick. Monty Lubbock proving his worth here. Wow. Wow. So this was a brilliant kick by Monty Lubbock. Puts the Stormers at the 5-meter line. He kicked it from midfield. All right, Stormers line out. Need a straight one here. Hey, wait, that guy's creeping in the line. You can't do that. He's directly over the ball, but successful. Van Heerden comes away. There comes Andre Hugo Fenta, blowing through the line. Hugo Fenta down to 3 meters. Ball's available. DeVet to KK Marabi. KK Marabi. Oh, but the Glasgow's ready for KK. Oh, and off the feet again, or the Stormers are lucky they didn't get called for it this time. Stop doing that. Back to the middle of the pitch, driving, tackled around the neck. Who's got the ball? Paul DeVet, KK Marabi comes back this side, driving for Marabi down to 3 meters. DeVet, back the other direction. Tunnison down to 1 meter. Stormers are threatening, very close at Danny Craven Stadium. Penalty advantage now. Andre Hugo Fenta in front of the post, 3 meters. Stormers with a penalty advantage here. Another penalty advantage. Come on, boys, get across. Willemse, he offloads it to Van Heerden. Van Heerden is driven backwards. Tenacious defense by Glasgow Warriors as the Stormers cannot get it across the line and dot it down. They go wide, playing advantage. Dan Duplessis offloads it. Oh, and it's lost forward by Warwick Holland. Oh, dear goodness gracious. Oh, that was exciting. We're going to come back 30 minutes in the contest now. Just take the tap and go here. They do the tap and go. And there he goes. Didn't get in. Marcel Tunnison down to 0.5 meter. Stormers better get it here. They go wide. They throw it away. Monty Lubbock throws the ball away. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. Marcel Tunnison tries to do a quick tap and go and doesn't get it across, and they turn the ball over 5 meters out now. And Glasgow has a chance to clear the lines. Unbelievable turnover by the Stormers. Poor decision-making by Monty Lubbock there. That just overcomes the great kick he had a few minutes ago. Gelant from the 38-meter line. Monty Lubbock down to the 22. No one to offload it to. Then he finally throws it away. And Glasgow has the ball. They kick it up the pitch. The chase is on. Down to the Stormers' 10-meter line. Glasgow picks it up on the fly. And a tackle's made there. And driven backwards by the Stormers. What cock play. Oh, my goodness. Josh McKay with the ball. Glasgow. And a penalty for being off their feet saves the Stormers. Do not tap and go, Monty Lubbock. Kick this for territory. Oh, my goodness. Stupid decision-making by the Stormers here has cost them dearly. Dobby is up in the booth. Dabo looking like, I cannot believe they're performing like this, John Dobson. And I agree 100% with you, Dobby. This is unbelievable. The Stormers are shite today. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. Andre Hugo Fenta saved that try by tackling the player from behind, which led to the turnover. Andre Hugo Fenta having a hell of a game for the Stormers, but he's one of the few players out there actually having one. Dan Duplessis also having a good game. And a lot of guys dinged up right now. We got stoppage of play. Looks like one of the locks for Glasgow's getting treatment. Let's see what's going on in the chat while we have a break in action at 31-19. Barry says, sorry, I was wrong about money. I knew it was too good to be true. All right, Bert Rayner says, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the groin of Andrew Brayson never leave. Agreed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Monty Lubbock got his GPS set. Yeah, but he doesn't have his passing set. That was a bad pass. Garrett Gillich, where you been? Welcome back to the program. All right, so now the Stormers with just 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Monty Lubbock will kick this for territory after the turnover. Here's the launch. Ball's going to go down the pitch. It'll be a decent kick down around the 10-meter line. 39 meters away. All right, remember the Stormers were 1 meter away just a few minutes ago when Marcel Tunnison, who's not having a good game, decided to tap and go and did not get it in. Calling for the Stormers on the line. They better get over. This time they're actually taking their time. Andrew Brace is correct this time. They're delaying the game here. They need to get their act together. So he was correct this time to caution them. Line out successful. Stormers have it. Schickerling, Monty Lubbock. Lubbock kicks it high into the other. Chase is on. Who's going to get there? Gelant goes up. But it's David Willemse goes up. McKay got the ball. for Glasgow. Dempsey now up to the 10-meter line, and Glasgow's got something cooking here. Nice tackle there by Paul DeVette. Oh, that's a forward pass. Forward pass. But they turned it over, knock on, but that was a forward pass. They handed the ball forward. I don't know how they don't see that right in front of them. Stormers have the ball. Lubeck goes wide. On the outside, here come the Stormers. Marcel Tennyson sends it on the wing to Leyland Zutz. Back inside. Here come the Stormers. What great passing. Down to the 22. And they're gone on the loose again. Kicking Marabi. Offloads it, but I think it was a forward pass. Zas. Paul DeVette. Lubeck, what incredible job just catching this ball. Ruben Van Heerden, 5 meters out. Here come the Stormers. DeVette offloads the ball. Lunell having big contributions out here now. Lunell. Paul DeVette. They come to the side. Gelant does the dummy. Offloads a brilliant David Philipse. He's going to walk it in. And the Stormers. Oh, Philipse pulled his groin. How in the world did he do that? David Philipse pulled his groin. He's in pain. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is not good. How did he pull his groin? He hiked his legs up, and that's going to be a huge loss for the Stormers. And I can tell you, a groin injury takes a long time to heal. Stormers finally break across the try line. Oh, man. That looks like a groin pull. Damon Philipse with a try, but Warwick Gelant made this happen with a great carry and a dummy pass. Still don't see how he did it. He bent down. He should have dove. That's not good. Damon Philipse with a try. Oof. My goodness. My goodness. Sasha Feinberg. Zulu is still recovering from surgery up in the stands watching this game. Monty Lubeck now with a conversion attempt. This is pretty close to straight on. There it is. Ooh, she's almost missed it to the right. Cheeman to crickets and almost went wide right. 7-0, finally. Long way from a bonus point here, which is what they need. Yeah, Neville says wait for Brace to overrule it. Yeah, not that one.
Great line from Willemse. Willemse, well, he's going to soldier on.
Oh, 7-0. Stormers finally. Something to get excited about here. And a restart taken by Lubeck inside the 22. He's going to kick it for touch. He does. What's the mark going to be? Past midfield. That's a good clearance kick. It'll put Glasgow back on their side of the pitch. Wow. Well, Damon Philipse, I don't know if he's still out there. There's been these announcers never tell us. Hayani Shamange, please tell us if Damon Philipse is still out there. I'm looking in the backfield. So Glasgow now trailing 7-0 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Oh, they go wide. Johnny Matthews is ways on the loose. Johnny Matthews down to the Stormers 22 and still finally tackled down there. Stormers scramble to get onside. They just can't live with success. Oh, and Roy Nell overruns the play. They're inside the 22. McKay now down to about 5 meters, 7 meters. Glasgow. No call to use it. No call to use it. George Horn gets all day to dig it out. Brock Harris with a tackle. George Horn comes to the near side. Dummy there. Glasgow. Off the feet. Glasgow player goes off his feet. No call. Back to the other side. It's Gregor Brown with a carry. Andre Hugo Fenta with a tackle. They come to the near side again. Once again, Nell overruns it. Oh, nearly caught by Monty Lubeck, but it's going to be a card. At least a penalty. Deliberate knock on. Look how he hit him in the shoulder. You're going to go to TMO. Going to review and see if it's going to be a card or not. I think it just hit him in the shoulder. But let's see what the replay says. Now, this is correct. Brace is doing the right thing here to take a look at it. I'd play the official, but the useless DJ is playing music. Brock Harris is trying to make the argument. Let's see. Here's the replay. Nah, he was going for the tackle. I don't think that's deliberate. Card. I don't know about that. He wraps the player. This is going to be a card. Yellow card. Yellow card to Lonnie Libick. Yellow card. Jeez. And they've taken the clock away. See, that's why I can't, they don't even put it on the screen. How am I supposed to have a clock? 36-32. What is he telling the Stormers to be disciplined for? And there goes Damon Willemse. Suleiman Hatzenbeck comes in for Damon Willemse. Wow. Okay. Dan, let's see, moves to 12. Ruan now moves to 12. Excuse me. And Glasgow has a good line out. They're inside the 5-meter line. They're driving. They're 2 meters. 2 meters. They're across. They get it down. They've got it. And there's a try. Johnny Matthews. Who else? Effing brilliant, says one of the players on the pitch. Wow. Unbelievable. This all falls apart. Wow. Wow. So a little shuffle in the backs for the Stormers as a consequence of Damon Willemsen dropping out of there. So Ron Nell will move into the 12 jersey position, and Suleiman Hatzenbeck becomes the right wing. And Glasgow gets a try from Johnny Matthews. Conversion kick, substitution. Okay, the Hinku Venta goes back off the pitch. So here's the conversion kick from Hastings. It's going to come back. It was wide, and he got it. 7-7 with a minute and a half left. And the Stormers can't live with success. They just start acting stupid and give away a try right away, plus a yellow card. Good Lord. Oh, boy. Coming up at halftime here, folks. So, Monty Libick in the sin bin. Damon Willemse pulls his groin on a try. Uncontested, untackled, pulled a groin. 1.5 minutes left in this contest. Galant does the kicking here. Inside of 22. Oh! Nearly chased down by Leyland Zas. He overran it. Tupatalotu let it lay there, and the Stormers nearly stole it. But Glasgow has it inside their 22 to call to use it with less than a minute left and a half. George Horn's going to look for touch, and he's going to give the Stormers a line out 37 meters away from their try line. Stormers now need to get some points here going into halftime leading. 7 minutes on that yellow card. Wow. $39-30. Fagerson, Williamson. Okay, Fagerson's out. Max Williamson is coming to replace him now. Matt Fagerson is out. Stormers line out successful. They have it. They're into them all. Near that touch line on the far side, 15 seconds and a half. A drop goal, if we had Willemse, a drop goal would be in order, but we don't. Libick can't kick for shit, so that ain't going to help us. The Maul is rolling forward still. Wow, they're getting a lot out of this. Down to about the 22 now. They haven't stopped yet. Paul DeVette digs it out. Warwick Galant offloads to Leyland Zas. It goes, bounces loose, and it's going to be a knock-on, and that's going to be the half. Gee, many crickets. Halftime. Jeez. Stormers squander another scoring opportunity. Halftime. Wow. 2 URC champions on the pitch, and both teams are playing poorly. Although Glasgow's defense has been pretty impressive. Stormers' defense has let them down too many times. They've really gotten lucky. Not played well, just gotten lucky. All right, so let's ignore this poor DJ who drives me nuts there. People heading to get some booze at Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. Beautiful day there in South Africa, clear skies. So halftime stats, I've got them for you already. They came up with those quickly. pretty evenly matched. Possession 54% in favor of Glasgow. Carries 70-54 Glasgow. Tackles made 58-46, which would make sense more for the Stormers who have to charge. Now meters made, it's only 128 by the Stormers, 157 by Glasgow. 6 penalties for Glasgow, 5 for the Stormers at halftime. There's your halftime stats, folks. It's a 7-7 contest at Denny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. The Stormers have only ever beaten this team once. That was back in 2022, April 2022, and they need to get their act together. Defending champion. So, as I said, lots of broadcast issues from SuperSport at the beginning of this. Got the test pattern there several times, but we seem to have cleaned that up since about 15 minutes into the contest, thankfully. Hopefully, it'll continue with a good broadcast. After this, folks, we've got 2 more games. The Sharks are on tap, hosting Munster from Kings Park in Durban, down on the east coast of South Africa in Durban. And finally, the marquee matchup of the weekend will be Leinster and the Lions. Let's hope the Lions perform well and don't embarrass themselves. And if they don't win, at least play very close. So we'll see what happens. Again, I express my dissatisfaction with the quality of officiating by Andrew Brace. This guy is really, really starting to torque me off. From action yesterday, we had the Bulls coming from behind late in the game, losing a lot of players and somehow managing to pick themselves up a victory 17-15 at Stadio Moningo in Treviso, Italy, defeating Benetton, heartbroken, losing at the Hooter there. And then it was the Scarlets all over Zebra Parma, who were on the road in Wales, losing 30-8. This game has been very slow, very poorly played by both sides, except for Glasgow's defense, which has been very impressive. 7-7 at Danny Craven Stadium. Up next, it's the Sharks hosting Munster. After that, ladies and gentlemen, it's Osprey. Well, actually, at the same time, Osprey hosting Edinburgh. We won't be covering that. Of course, we cover the South African sides here. Then it's Leinster hosting the Lions, and not from RDS Arena. No. Not the little podunk pokey stadium next to the big one, but from the big Aviva Stadium right there in Dublin. Dublin, Ireland. That's right. Leinster hosting the Lions. That's at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, 6:15 in South Africa, 18:15 for those of you who are into military time like I am, and that'd be 5:15 in the British Isles and Ireland. And also later in the day, we've got Connacht hosting the Dragons and Cardiff hosting Ulster. In the table, let's take a look at what the table looks like right now. The Bulls currently find themselves in second place, but they could be knocked down all the way to fifth place depending on the outcomes of these games. The Lions have a game to go, and they're just 1 point behind the Bulls. So if the Lions lose and get a bonus point, they'll be ahead of them. If the Lions win, they'll be ahead of them. If the Lions get 4 bonus points for a try, they'll be ahead of them. So the Bulls are likely to drop from second position. Glasgow has a game to go as well. Wait a second. That's not right. Hang on a second. Just double checking here. Yeah, Glasgow. Okay, Glasgow's played their 5 games, so they can't catch the Bulls. No, they're playing a game right now. It's the 6th game. What is going on with this table? Something's wrong here. The table is wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Glasgow has 18 points. They can go overcome the Bulls. The Scarlets have played their 6th game. They're stopped at 16 points, so they can't advance. Ulster has 15 points a game to go. They can advance. And Edinburgh a game to go with 13 points, but they cannot overtake the Bulls. So Ulster, Glasgow, and the Lions could all pass the Bulls, knocking them from 2nd to 3rd to 4th to 5th position, depending on the outcomes here. So, anyway, what is going on here? Thank you, SuperSport. Frozen screen. They did this last week, too, with the games. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, halftime here at DHL, Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. The Stormers play some of their games there each season, and today is one of those examples. All right, so 243 people currently here, folks. Let's do a poll. Okay? We'll start with a poll. Who wins? We always do this at the end of the first half rather than start the game. Who wins? Okay, and we've seen both teams perform on the pitch, and let's see. All right, folks, there you go. The poll is up. 200-plus people here. Chance to answer your question in the poll. Neville says, John Dobson better start swearing, the only language Stormers understand well. Apparently, in the locker room, he's going to need to do that. Who was yellow carded? The yellow card was to Monty Lubbock for an intentional knock-on. Stunning day in the Winelands. It is, in fact, Garrett just down the road, not a far distance from this stadium, enjoying his day. How is Somerset West today, Garrett? I thought I turned on that halftime. Why is it not showing up, the halftime marker? There we go. All right, halftime commentary. We'll resume after the half with a live commentary. Margaret Brink says Stormers need to win the home games. 100%. We can't win on the road, so they definitely got to win at home. Yep. Agreed. You are 100% correct. Can't vote. Heart says Stormers. Head says Glasgow. Yep. I hear you. Go with my heart. Yeah, Erica, the halftime banner, I clicked on it, didn't come up. I must have not hit it fully. So it's up now. Yeah, wow, I'll tell you, man. This is why I worry about the Stormers. They squandered opportunities. Marcel Tennyson twice gave the ball away inside the 22. And then Marcel Tennyson gave the ball away at the goal line by a quick tap and go. Yep, instead of, he went the wrong direction. He should have cut inside instead of going to the outside, inside the post, but he went right instead of left. If he gone faked right, there's a big gap left. He could have scored, but he didn't see it. So Tennyson not having a good game. Monty Lubbock, up and down game. He threw the ball away when we were down there just a couple meters away. So that's another try squandered. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Somerset West sends its best regards. Well, and back at Somerset West, I return them. Back the other direction. That whole area there is Stellenbosch, Somerset West, Strand, Gordons Bay. Lovely area in South Africa. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Anyway, how's it going, folks? So we got the poll up. Looks like overwhelmingly people are picking the Stormers to win this game. I hope you're correct, but we shall see in the second half. Stormers wearing those hideous black jerseys today. Not a fan of them. I have one upstairs, and that's where it sits, in the closet. I wear it occasionally, but I didn't know they were wearing it today. I hate that jersey. I do not like it. 2,894 people here in the first half. Chat rate's a little bit low, folks. If you want more viewers to show up, you're going to have to say more stuff in the chat. You're going to have to jump in there and get more chat going. Anyway, so let's take a look at what's going on here with another channel. Wow, way ahead of me there. Okay, all right, but they also have 58,000 subscribers. All right, so what about the poll yesterday? Let me see how many votes we got in this poll. If we get enough of them, I'll shut it down. Oh, nobody's voting in this poll. So here's a question, and I'll put a poll up here shortly. Did the Bulls get lucky yesterday, or was it character? Which is it? So, yeah, I think I'll put that up instead of this poll. We got 38 votes on this one, Stormers in Glasgow. Okay. I'm going to put that one up. Yeah, let's put that up. So, and I'm going to end that poll, folks, because I think I can only put one poll at a time, unfortunately, with YouTube. Maybe one day they'll fix that. Start a poll. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is going to be an interesting poll. This is one unusual. I don't usually do this. Okay. Okay, here you go. All right, so here's the poll. Were the Bulls lucky, or did they show character in that victory, beating Benetton 17-15 last night? David Creel, Deadeye Dick, Deadeye Dave kicks that ball over and saves the day for the Bulls, who nearly squandered that opportunity. So 81% of the people who voted in the previous poll say the Stormers are going to win this. 18% say Glasgow. And I hope the 81% are correct, but we shall see in the second half. Meanwhile, you got a new poll up. UFC. Yeah, so I don't follow Ultimate Fighting Championship. Just doesn't appeal to me to see people kick each other in the face. It's never been my cup of tea. I know it's huge. A lot of people love it. That's why how Joe Rogan became famous. It's not my cup of tea. Well, looks like people making their way back from getting their booze and sitting back down in the stands in Stellenbosch at Danny Craven Stadium. Right. Okay. Beautiful day there in the Western Cape. All right, chat rate's up to 5 now, and that's pretty good. Thank you for that, folks. Nathaniel Edward Brown says, hello from Cape Town, go Stormers. Well, agreed, 100%. So David Villemse gets the Stormers' only try, and he pulled his hamstring in the process of doing it. Unfortunate. David Villemse. Who knows how long he'll be out now. That can be a very painful injury. I know. Playing inline hockey with rollerblades many, many years ago in my 30s. I was hit high in the shoulder and hit low and pulled my groin as a consequence, and that hurt for 5 years. It took 5 years to fully recover. I would have to do stretches just every time I did anything physical in order to avoid being in pain. Is that an adult? It looks like a little girl with a beard. She is of age to drink? No way. All right, they've gone off camera. All the little kids coming up the camera. They discover the camera. Now they're coming up here and photo bombing the camera, sticking their face in it. This must be a stationary camera, so they just turned it off and went to a different view. Thank you. I don't need to see kids photobombing. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're looking now from south to north view. I'm looking in Danny Craven Stadium, and it's a big crowd, folks. I don't know what the attendance is today. Probably 15,000, be my guess. Just taking a quick look here. Didn't get a full view here. Maybe a little bit less, but yeah. I don't know how many seats the main grandstand holds, how many people it holds, but the pitch looks to be pretty worn. It's not in very good condition here. I don't know why it's in such poor condition, but yeah. Anyway. So we're waiting for the second half to get underway, and it's not been a good first half for the Stormers. They've lost Damien Willemse. As players come back out on the pitch, here come the Stormers on the pitch. Halftime marker goes off. We're getting ready for the start of the second half. And, yeah, so... Well, they've updated the stats. That's not the same stats I had earlier. What the heck? They've updated it, and meters made 183 to 168. Possession 55% in favor of Glasgow. So we're getting ready for the second half here, folks. Let's get ready. And the next one up is the Sharks after this, and then we've got the Lions later in the day. All right, so Glasgow's back out on the pitch. Hopefully John Dobson has had a little tongue lashing for his underperforming Stormers. Jamie Body out there on the pitch for Glasgow. Here we go. Substitutions in for Glasgow. Xander Fagerson is in the lineup now for Sam Talaki. Franco Smith makes a change. Here's the kick. Glasgow to the Stormers. Near side. Around the 22. Taken inside the 22 by Warwick Gallant. Does a dummy. Nothing doing there. He's tackled just outside the 22. Paul DeVette digs it out. This time he's not told to use it. Wow. Finally catches the break there. Somebody talked to Andrew Brace about that. Andre Hugafenta carries it. Jamie Body's also out. And he's replaced by Rory Sutherland, another Scotland national. And Cummings and Gray. Richie Gray is out, replaced by Scott Cummings. Glasgow gets the ball on when the ball's kicked down the pitch. They've got it. And Max Williamson with a carry for Glasgow over midfield. Glasgow goes wide. No defenders over there. Tupelotu. And he throws it to Johnny Gray. And then it goes to Hugh Jones. So Glasgow trying to get something going here. They're at the Stormers side of the pitch. Ball's dug out by George Horn. There's a kick over the top. That's going to go bounce inside the 22. Hastings, but it takes a friendly bounce for the Stormers. And Gallant from inside his 22 launches that ball down. Caught at the 38-meter line by Glasgow. Up to midfield is Josh McKay. Oh, he's in touch. Still 4 minutes and 47 seconds on that yellow card to Monty Lubbock. The Stormers need to kill this clock while Lubbock sits on the bench. Good work there by Warwick Gallant. He's got a necklace on. I can't believe he's allowed to wear that. It's hanging outside his jersey. Oh, yeah, the boot went into touch. So Stormers line out here now. Andre Hugafenta to throw it in. Come on. They go deep with it. Successful. Touched in the air. No call. And they're into a maul. And the Stormers maul driving forward, but now it's stopped. Then they take off again. Now they're going forward again. Andre Hugafenta breaks away. Over midfield. Fenta down to the 48-meter line. And hands in the ruck. That's a penalty. Oh, backwards, he said. I thought he was calling a penalty. Warwick Gallant comes to the near side. Oh, that ball's knocked on by Glasgow. Not a deliberate knock on because he almost caught the ball. So it'll be a scrum to the Stormers. Very bad decision by Warwick Gallant there. Nearly gave the ball away. My goodness. He needs somebody. There's no one there. All right, 7-7 now. 6 handling errors for the Stormers, 4 for Glasgow. And they're playing Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. I can't sing, so we'll stop there. All right, folks. Bind. Oh, he says to say set, and he's going to reset it. What's the issue, boys, says Andrew Brace. There is definitely an issue here. Both teams pre-engaged there. So we're going to reset this. 43 minutes, 40 seconds in the second half. 7-7 is the count. At least if I'm up to... okay, cool, Erica. Ilmar Lottie, Chris, the picture of Simonsburg took me back to the 60s when the rest of the same name was my home away from home. Hey, how's it going there, Lottie? Welcome. Where are you from? Ilmar Lottie. It looks like a Finnish name or Italian. Set, and it's an early engagement from Glasgow. It's going to be a penalty against Glasgow, and the Stormers catch a break there. So Warwick Gelant will do the kicking with Damon Willemse out and Monty Libbek on the bench. Minute 54 remains on the yellow card. Should be able to kill a lot of it. It's a free kick, and it's going to go down to Leyland Zas. Knocks it backwards, but it is picked up by Glasgow, and Brock Harris is there for the tackle. Is it a knock-on? Yep, it's a knock-on by Glasgow. That works out well for the Stormers. Down to a minute 30, they're going to kill this yellow card with a scrum here. 140 when play stops. Leyland Zas put a lot of pressure on there. I thought it was knocked back initially by Zas, but they said it was a knock-on. 1:19 left on the yellow card. It's already 21 seconds. We haven't even started the scrum yet. 45 minutes into the contest now, just a try apiece. Stormers showing the true colors here, a team that is not in fine form. This is unfortunate as a Stormers fan. Crouch. Bind. Come on. Bind. 1 minute, 40 seconds gone before they even get into bind. Set. Ball's in the pipe, but tough angle here. Stormers going to have to hold up. Where's the ball at? They get a big push against him, and they turn it over. So Andrew Brace rewards the Stormers, or rewards Glasgow for picking up 2 meters in the scrum, but he'll never do that for South African side. Call it standing up in the scrum. They weren't standing up in the scrum. So the Stormers lose the scrum. DeVette takes too long to get the ball out of there. There's nobody standing up in the scrum. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're down to 20 seconds on the yellow card for Monty Libbek. If they had won that, they could have killed it off, but now they haven't killed it. Libbek getting ready to come in. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, 10 seconds. Willem says out with a pulled groin. 5 seconds. That's not straight. That's not even close to straight. Oh, my God, that was so unstraight. And Glasgow has a line break on the far side when they shouldn't even have the ball. What the hell? And not releasing the ball. It's stolen by the Stormers. Now there's hands to the ruck. Not rolling away. There's 3 penalties on Glasgow. Not called right there. Players still obstructing the play. Stormers get the ball out of there to Ruben van Heerden. Gelant to Schikkerling. And the ball stripped. Unbelievable. So Glasgow has the ball down the 10-meter line, carried by Xander Fagerson. George Horn doesn't know what to do, so he's dancing. He finally dumps the ball off, and it goes to the right place as they get a line break there. George Horn back to the center. Going to feed it to Xander Fagerson right into Keke Marabe, tackled by Brock Harris and Keke Marabe. Brock Harris is held in the tackle, but no call. Leyland Zas misses the tackle, and they come sidelines. The ball's kicked down and touch. Who's going to get there? It's going to be Tuipulotu, and Glasgow score while Monty Libbek sits on the bench. All because the Stormers. This is bullshit. Total bullshit. The lineout wasn't straight. Not even close to straight. He had to reach behind himself like this on his line to get the damn ball. Unbelievable. This is crap. Total crap. And Libbek can't get there for the tackle. So Glasgow goes up now. Unbelievable. Tough conversion now. Let's hope he misses it. Adam Hastings from the corner. 26 seconds left on the clock. Looks like he's going to get that. He got it from the corner. It's 14-7. 14-7. Score 14. Okay. All right. So I see that we got an update there from the gentleman in front, or the lady. I think it's gentleman. Let's see. So Jimmy Trevor says hello. Ilmar Ladi says close with Finland, actually Estonia. Well, same language family, Finno-Uric. Yeah, it looks like a Finnish name. Well, welcome from Estonia. I don't have any viewers from Estonia. It's one of my favorite places in the world. I've been there, and I've long been a fan of the Forest Brothers. And it's kicked back inside the 22, taken down there by Glasgow. They fired into touch, and it's going to be brought into play by Gelant. Sends it over to Libak, back to Gelant on the sideline, over midfield. Gelant drives forward. Ball's available. Paul Devet digs it out, sends it back to the middle. Ruben van here driving forward. Nearly stripped. It's a knock on now. That's lost forward by Paul Devet. Yeah, that's lost forward, clearly. Wow, welcome in from Estonia. That's awesome to have a viewer from Estonia. So glad to have you join us. I think it was ripped forward, yeah. No. Yeah, he just lost it. Yeah, it's not ripped. We're going to say ripped forward by Glasgow first, so what's the call? What's the call here? So Monty Livick is finally back in the game there. Cost his team dearly with a try. And Andre Hugo Fenta is getting treatment now. If he's injured, that means Dwayne will be coming in. Then we need to start worrying about our lineouts. Oh, he looks to be in a lot of pain around the kidneys. That's not good. 279 people currently here, folks. Thanks for joining us. Help us grow this channel. The channel is 5 times the size of this, 10 times the size of this, and we keep pace with them. So thank you for joining us. Saying it for years, either the refs are on the take or they're the stupidest people in the world. They're supposed to be professional. When a player makes a mistake, he gets punished. Yep, Stormers appear to be lost on field. It's an away game for the Stormers. Yeah, it is. It is an away game. Yep. Bulls are going to be the only team. I don't know about that. This game isn't over. But, I mean, that should never have been a try. That was not a straight line out. So, Franz Balherb is out, and Neethling Fouché is in. Neethling Fouché comes in. I don't know if Fenta is still out there. I guess he is. So, it's a Stormer scrum because it was ripped. Bind. Set. Stormers, it collapses. Stormers win a penalty here, and that's kickable. That's kickable. But they don't have a kicker out there because Monty's on the pitch. What will the Stormers do? They don't have any kickers on the pitch. All they have out there is Monty. Sorry, folks. Can't help myself. All right, so they're going to kick for territory here, trying to get the points back. All right, Monty, can you get as close without kicking it through the try zone? Can he do it, not get it dead? He does. Wow, another great kick from Monty Libbok. The guy's all over the place. He's great. He's terrible. He's great. He's terrible. Wow. So, Stormer's going to have a line out deep here. Wow, very deep. Is that a 6-meter lineup? Brian's back from Durban. You got sent to the bin. I don't recall you being sent to the bin. All right, must have been on another channel. Here's the line out 6 meters away. Successful. And Schickerling gets it, and the Stormers got to be careful. They've been pushed towards touch. Now their Maul's not doing anything. Going to have to break it away. There goes Fenta. Andre Hugo Fenta goes. He's got to get support runners. Advantage for high tackle, so the Stormers can do what they want here. Brock Harris with a carry. 6 meters away. Offside. 2 advantages now for the Stormers. Glasgow committing penalty, infringement after infringement down here low. They go wide. Gelant does the dummy. His runner outran him. Now he's in trouble, or Gelant needs help on the outside. He throws the ball away. We're going to come back for the advantage. Suleiman Hotzenberg touches the ball for the first time. More Gelant with a big smile on his face. Well, it wasn't his fault. There was no runner there. He needs to take that medallion off. That's dangerous. Can't believe he's getting away with that. So we're going to go 5-meter line, I would imagine, here. 52 minutes in. Stormers are going to want to score and get close to the post. 2 penalties. Where's Dan Duplessis? He's the captain. They're kicking for the corner. All right, should have a 5-meter line out. Things go well here. Or is it kicking for the corner? What are we waiting on here? Clock is stopped at 52:33. Oh, it's cold in my house this morning, folks. Got a chill on me there. 2 high tackle, multiple players offside. So, Stormers still debating. They're going to kick. He's kicking for the 5-meter scrum. Or we tap and go. I can't tell what he's doing here. Okay, there we go. Finally, he kicks it to the line. All right, 5-meter line out for the Stormers. Need a better maul than they had last time. Now, Andre Hugafenta grabbed around the neck there. There it is right there again. It's head-to-head contact. And lucky there's no freaking TMO review here. Okay, 5-meter line out for the Stormers. Need this one, boys. Need this one. Stormers are told to come in. They're in. I don't understand what his problem is. If they go any further, they'll be past the ball. They have it uncontested. And they come to the outside. Nathan Fouché down to 1 meter. Stormers are close, but they're near touch. DeVette feeds it over. Boy, terrible camera angle there. Oh, come on. There's no penalty on Glasgow there. Dan Duplessis down to 2 meters. DeVette digs it out. Got to kick him Arabe. 1 meter. Stormers on the front foot. And Glasgow's all over the place, falling on the ball. No penalty here. Disrupting the play. Unbelievable. Slow ball, but it's slow ball because Glasgow's dropping. And they're over. No, short. Short is the call. Where's the ball at? I can't see it. There it is. DeVette. Monty Libbett goes high over the top. He goes to the wing. They cut back inside. Dan Duplessis. Dan Duplessis over. Yamo. Stormers are in. Dan Duplessis. Wow. Awesome. Stormers. But we need a conversion now. Dan Duplessis' 6th career try in URC action. He, instead of going outside, he cut inside, which will make it an easier kick. Dan Duplessis with the try for the Stormers. Some much better stuff there. Still not an easy kick for Monty Libbett. Joseph Dweba makes an appearance. Dweba comes in for Andre Hugafenta, who's had a hell of a game. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Of course, Monty will burn all 22 seconds off the clock. Something somebody needs to talk to him about. Here he goes, finally kicking it. And he's going to, oh, it went left and came back right and went over. Wow, that was a weird kick, but we'll take it. We'll take it. 14-14. All right, this is shaping up to be an interesting game. 14-14 now. Both teams in double figures. Both teams with 2 tries. Dan Duplessis did a great job scoring that try. That was really well done. All right, 55-45 in the second half. Here's the kick. They come to the near side, and it's fielded down there by Duplessis. Paul DeVette sends the ball over. Nice drive here. Is it kicking Marabe? It looks like Steve Satoli, actually. Lubbock kicks it high into the air. The chase is on the far side of the pitch. And it was caught there by Glasgow as they're falling forward. Nicely done. Glasgow holds on to it. Gregor Brown is out. Gregor Brown replaced by Henko Fengta. Glasgow still has the ball. They go wide and kick it forward. Chase is on. Is that a 50-22? No, I think it was taken back. So nice kick. Picks up a lot of territory there for Glasgow. So 56-45. Tie score 14-14 here. Who wants to win this game, folks? One of Glasgow players grimacing in pain over there on the bench. Can't see who that was. All right. Stormers quicker. They keep getting worn in this line out. This time they are taking their time again. Here's the lineup. Just 4 people in the lineup. Stormers have it. Keke Marabi also making a lot of contributions today. He's tackled just short of the line. Call to use it. And the ball goes high over the top, out to about the 10-meter line. Both sides go up, and Glasgow comes down with it. George Horn. Jamie, is that Body? Or Rory Sutherland out there? Yeah, Body's out of the game. What am I saying? Rory Sutherland's out there. They go wide on the outside. Oh, Glasgow with a nice carry there. Henku Fenta hurting his South African countryman. Glasgow with a great carry there. Nice tackle by the Stormers. Dweba in there on a tackle along with J.D. Schickerling. And Joseph Dweba wins a penalty for the Stormers. Well done. Oh, somebody kicked the ball on the turf. Not releasing as a penalty. Joseph Dweba has immediate impact out there. Getting a turnover. Well done. Time is off for an injury. Brock Harris is getting talked to. Is he okay? Dweba gets right over top of that ball. That was brilliant by Dweba, and he picked up the player too. Joseph Dweba making an impact there. Glasgow's playing test rugby style with high fitness defense. Stormers are playing let's see what happens style. Yeah, Albert, I can't disagree with that. Definitely is that. Team is quiet because Chris Busby's an Irish brother to brace. Yep. Summer in South Africa. Here's another substitution. Leon Lyons and Herschel Yankees come into the game. All right, so Herschel Yankees makes an appearance. Paul DeVette does a good job, goes off the pitch. Maybe Yankees will have fresh legs. Brock Harris, another great performance by Brock Harris. You got to love this guy, almost 40. He's literally got like 400, almost 500 appearances, something like that in rugby. It's crazy. Big cheer for Brock Harris as he comes off. And Monty Libbick kicks this down the pitch after the penalty. And let's see what the mark is. Not the best mark, but a good kick nonetheless. Puts the Stormers down on the Glasgow 42-meter line. Need to do some wide open play here. Here we go. So only Audrey Smith and Billy Engelbrecht remain on the bench. Line out successful for the Stormers. KK Marabi throws the ball to Yankees. Yankees does the dummy. Yankees, it's lost forward. Bad pass to Paul, but that's a knock-on. He's saying it's a knock-on. Tackle off the ball, too. What are you going to do here? Going to knock on live, but he's not even going to go to the TMO. So it's up to TMO. Audrey Smith comes on. Schickerling comes out. Audrey Smith comes in. $59-21. We're down to the last quarter of the game here. Wow. Let's see. Oh, he's tackled off the ball by Tupelotu. Wow, that's a tackle off the ball. That should be the Stormers' ball and a penalty. This should be a kickable play. See, this is bullshit. That is total bullshit. I mean, we just watched a replay, and Tupelotu tackled Nell as he was reaching for the ball. But they turned over on a knock-on. Boy, Tupelotu gets a try he never should have had for a not straight line out. Wow. This is unbelievable. Crouch. And Glasgow's George Horn brings it out of there. Oh, that's a forward pass to Tupelotu. He's off to the races. He's going to score a try here, but he was forward pass. Throws it back to Sebastian Cancelleri. That was a forward pass. That's a forward pass. That's a forward pass. I called it in real time. What is this crap? Forward pass is tackles without the ball. It should be the Stormers 17-14. And now we have to wait for TMO to overturn this. Crap. Tackle without the ball should have been a penalty against Glasgow, and then they get a try here. They better call this back. I better call this back. There's no way that's not a forward pass.
Yeah, that's forward.
Yeah, of course it's forward. I called it in real time. Super Sports should be hiring me.
No try.
That's forward.
Pass.
Thank you. Good job. No question about it. Good Lord. Is that funny, XL Frosty? All right, so Willy Engelbrecht finally comes in the game. That clears the bench. So he comes in for KK Marabe. KK Marabe had a good game today. Willy Engelbrecht with fresh legs for the final quarter of the game. Yeah, unbelievable. All right, here we go. Got a substitution coming in for Glasgow as well. Hastings is out, replaced by Jordan. Tom Jordan comes in at fly half, replacing Adam Hastings. Crouch. Fine. Set. Herschel Yankees for his first scrum. And it collapses. Going to reset, and they're moving away from that spot. Yes, I did, XL Frosty. Damon Vilmse pulled his groin untouched in the first half, going in to score a try. Yeah, it sucks. Yep. Brace, give it a go. Luckily, it didn't work. Irish chef, why are the refs not involving themselves? Okay, even I said I should have become a ref because these cities don't know what they're talking about. It says XL. That's why you're laughing. I got you. Got you. Crouch. Bind. 61 minutes now in the contest. Set. Stable. And it collapses. He's going to talk to both sides here. Time off. He's going to talk to them.
Okay, stand up. Come to me.
Brace going to have a conversation. Rory Sutherland.
I just said it, fellas. We can't go over and back. One bad scrum, one good scrum, okay? Let's work together, please, and get the scrums off the floor. Okay? Yeah. It's not great anyway.
I agree. It's not great right now. Scrum's looking pretty ugly. A lot of substitutions to those front rows, and it's led to this. The only guy still out there for Glasgow is Johnny Matthews, who's having a brilliant game. He's having a man-of-the-match performance if Glasgow wins this thing. $61-10. 2 tries apiece. Crouch. Bind. Set. Okay, this one holds up a little bit better. Yankees puts in. Get it out of there. Now the Stormers blow him up. They blow him up. They blow him up. Where's the penalty? They drove 7 meters forward. They finally called the damn whistle. The Stormers. Oh, that's a forward pass. No, it faded back. Yeah, they're going to call forward pass to Hodgson back on the wing. Unbelievable. Thank you. Oh, that's gifted memberships. Annette Kolb, Shreon, legal forward. So it's a penalty against. This is a kickable penalty. I think you should go for the points here. Kolb, Annette Kolb, Michelle Fandemeva, Erica gave memberships. Yeah, I'd say kick for the points here. This is a tight game. You're under 20 minutes. Ruben Luba. Kevin's membership. Jamie Doby is coming in to the game for Glasgow. So they are shooting for points here. Monty needs a good kick here. Just 18 minutes left. Yep. I wonder if he will be replaced in November. I hope so. I hope he's not calling this Springboks games up there in the UK. Okay, Monty Libick from 38 meters away. It's Monty. He's down to 30 seconds already from a minute on the clock. All right, people need to shut up and stop making noise in the stadium now because Monty doesn't need any distractions. Monty Libick, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He finally gets in motion. He kicks the ball, and he's going to kick it left unless we get really lucky. It's over! Woo! Woo! Monty Libick gets it up, and the Stormers take the lead for the first time in the game. No. Second time, excuse me. 17-14. Glasgow comes right back and kicks it, and Glasgow has the ball back that quickly. Man, my goodness. It's like instantaneous play here. Now they go wide. Tupelotu. That's a forward pass. That's a forward pass. What the hell is wrong with these officials? It's a forward pass. What the hell? They're calling it a try. It's a forward pass. Good God. This is a forward pass all day long. It's not flat. It's 5 meters forward. Bullshit. What the hell? Where's the TMO? Unbelievable. 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 This is unbelievable. 15 minutes remain. Unbelievable. He's going to make it too. 21-17. So now the Stormers need to try. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not flat. It's bullshit. That was forward pass. So Tuipulotu has cheated us 3 times today. 3 times. A forward pass, a not straight line out gets a try, and a tackle without the ball, which leads to a try. I'm just pissed off. This is bullshit. This is so wrong. So wrong. This is unreal. 14 minutes. Oh, now he says use it. 6, 7, 8 seconds before he had to use it. Dobie kicks it into touch. Stormers will get the ball back 35 meters away. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So now we got Joseph Dweber from the line out. And Glasgow's cheating. Yep. Cheating on the line out here, and they got called on it. Dweber, fingers crossed, line out. It's good. They come away with it. Yankees over the centers of Libick. Libick to Duplessis. Monty Libick is laying down on the ground after Johnny Matthews hit him hard. Marcel Tennyson places the ball. And Willie Engelbrecht's first carry, he's driven forward. And look at him grabbing the ball on the turf. No call there. Low pass by Libick. Dan Duplessis did a good job holding on to it. Stormers have got nothing going on here. Workalant kicks it for space. Takes it down to 22. It's taken down there by Kyle Rowe. It's going to send it back the other direction. That's a nice kick. But let it keep going. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. What are you doing? Monty Libick picks it up at the try line. And then he runs out with it. And he gets tackled at 22, and he's got no support. Good God, what a dumb decision. So it's a ruck formed inside the 22. Yankees. Anything Fouché. Yankees. Gelant. Clearance kick. Leland Zas knocks it on. Dobie, it's a knock on, still advantage. So they're playing a knock on advantage here. Dan Duplessis, oh, they throw it away. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. Zas, if he just caught that, could have gone for a try. Dan Duplessis get a little treatment now. 68-27. Stormers trailing 21-17 thanks to Tupilotu's cheating. Getting away with everything here. Tackling players without the ball, which leads to a try. Not a straight line out. Leads to a try that he gets. And then forward pass to Kyle Rowe. Kyle Rowe. Yep. Is the music on? Oh, you're talking about the stadium. Hey, Marlon, how's it going? Yeah, no, this is not pretty, folks. Stormers just being lazy after they scored there's 3 points. Every player should have been back in position on defense when he kicked the ball. All right, here we go. 12 and a half minutes remain. Glasgow has the ball. Stormers 42-meter line. Stormers need a huge scrum here, but they won't be rewarded for it by Andrew Brace. Unbelievable. Oh, going to go into the break with a losing record unless they dig something deep here. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Stormers have initial push, but nothing comes of it. They get the ball out of there. Dobie feeds it over to Pilotu. That one was flat this time. Dobie kicks it over the top, and it's taken over there by Galant. Galant's dancing, but there's no one to give it to. He throws it back to Lubbock. Lubbock comes near side. Leyland Zas. Oh, he decides to charge into the line. He doesn't get through. Still going, though. Leyland Zas puts the ball down. Monty Lubbock back. Oh, that's Herschel Yankee. Excuse me. There's Lubbock. War Galant on the far side. Galant throws it wide to Ville Egelbrecht. Ville Egelbrecht on the wing to Suleiman Hatzenberg. Kicked over the top, but Glasgow picks it up. They bring it back inside the 22. And they kick it down the pitch. Oh, my goodness. There's nobody there. That's a 50-22. So now Glasgow's going to have the ball deep. Nobody was there for the Stormers. 50-22. What a brilliant kick. It's a 50-22, no doubt about it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is the game breaker right here. Wow. What are the Stormers doing? They're on offense.
Johnny Man.
At least we can listen a little bit of good Afrikaans music in the meantime because it's a sucky game. Oh, my goodness. 70 minutes and 10 seconds expired on the clock. Time is back on. Glasgow deep in Stormers territory. It's going to take a miracle to pull this one out now. Stupid play by the Stormers. Oh, it wasn't quite as deep as it looked, so it's just inside the 22. I thought it was deeper than that. Line out successful. The Stormers jumped early. That's a forward pass to Johnny Matthews. Untouched. He's going to score. Oh, Dweba saves the day, but that was a forward pass not called again. Glasgow down to 1 meter. Stormers in trouble here. Pick and go. That's going to get in. There it is. You got to strip it. There's a try. Hinku Fenta is the try. Unbelievable. That's over. And they're not even getting a bonus point because they've screwed it up so badly. Oh, my goodness. 3 tries that Glasgow scored. That's the first one they got that's legitimate. That's the first legitimate try. Are we going to overturn this? Clock is still running. He hasn't stopped it yet. And there's the final substitution for Glasgow with just 8 minutes remaining. It's going to be Gregor Hiddleston coming into the game. So Johnny Matthews is going to go out. Kick is good. 28. It's a bonus point, too. Well done, Stormers. You give up a bonus point as well. Idiots. Oh, they were looking to see if there was a foul play by Rowan Nell. I thought they were looking at something else. So 28. Bonus point for Glasgow. Wow. 72-38. Monty Libick. 11 points now. Need 2 converted tries here in just about 7 minutes. Good luck with that, Stormers. Successfully taken down there by Tom Jordan. Glasgow now outside the 22. They'll just try to go through some phases to eat some clock up now. Well, they kick it away. Just over midfield, Gallant has it. Where Gallant feeds it back to Rowan Nell. Rowan Nell looking for help. He finds Suleiman Hatzenberg, who does a forward pass. I mean, when your arm is extended forward, what do you think is going to happen? You go to ground if you have no play. Oh, it was Yankees, not Hatzenberg, excuse me. It was Yankees. Good God. Hershey Yankees is not the player he was 5 years ago. 6.5 minutes remain now. Trailing by 11. You're going to get no points out of this. Wow. Honestly, yesterday when I saw the ref for the Bulls game, I worried for them since he gave Creel his red. Oh, yeah, he came out all right. Garrett says not over yet. That's true, but they are not performing well. That's why they're in trouble here. Ball comes out of the scrum. Glasgow gets up to midfield. And over top the ball are the Stormers. That should be a turnover, not releasing. No call. And impeding. Oh, but a penalty on the Stormers. Not releasing, no call. And an offside against Monty Libick. So Glasgow's working themselves in the form late in this game, and the Stormers are just falling away. No discipline, no fitness. Wow. How do you score a try, score a penalty, and then not get back in position and let the other team score on you right away? It's stupid. Tupilotu didn't release that ball. That should have been a penalty on him for not releasing. So now it's Glasgow's ball at the 22 with less than 5 minutes remaining. They're going to run up the score here. Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to become a Lions fan at this rate. Stormers stole it, but so what? They're back to their 5-meter line. Low now. 5 meters out. Call to use it. The scrum half hadn't even gotten there yet. Good God. Libick kicks it, but that ball was hit, but it's got a nice clearance out to the 24 meters. So Glasgow with the ball over the mid-pitch. It's Josh McKay. He sends it wide into the hands of Tom Jordan, who's put a big role in since he came out here. More clock eating up. 4 minutes left. There's a forward pass again. And stolen by Wargeland. Penalty here, but 4 minutes left, trailing by 11 points. Whistle's blowing. What's the problem? The loss of Damien Willemse was not helpful. We got a little pushing and shoving here with Suleiman, Hatzenberg, and Xander Fagerson. Ed has been told to move twice. The guy who's calm over there is Joseph Dweba. Oh, that's a late charge. Could be even a card there. It's a shoulder charge. They're going to the booth, yeah. It was spotted by Marius van der Westhuizen. Oh, what about the shoulder charge in the ruck? And they let 30 seconds run off the clock while that penalty was being discussed. So now we're down to 3.5 minutes. Wow. The clock management by Brace is crap too. Monty kicks it and doesn't get much out of it. So it's going to be Stormers' ball at their own 43-meter line. Oh, jeez. Down to 3 minutes. Up next, it's the Sharks and Munster, folks. Hopefully that goes better. Not challenged by Munster. Roy Nell with the ball. He's held up. Finally tackled at the 10-meter line. Yankees to Fouché. Yankees. Lubbock goes forward. Lost forward by Workelant. Kick forward by Leyland Zas. They finally blow the whistle. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I see people are leaving now. Shame. Right in the arms at Workelant. He just lost it. Right in his arms. Just lost it forward. 28-17. Glasgow out in front. Boys, letting them have all day. They took 30 seconds to get into the scrum. He said quickly, 20 seconds ago. He let him eat 20 more seconds. Should have stopped the clock. Unbelievable. Look at Glasgow taking all day, burning nearly a minute trying to get into that. Crouch. Bind. And it goes straight up. Minute 45 left in this. Oh, my goodness. What sucks about this, Andrew Brace gets a vacation in Cape Town, and he called a terrible game. It's terrible. No, imposter, you're correct. The Stormers don't deserve to win the game, but they still could have won the game. But 3 of these tries were illegitimate, and all involved Tupulotu. Either him scoring or him with a tackle without the ball and also a forward pass. And they win a penalty here. With a minute left, if I was Glasgow, I'd kick for the post and just put the insult to injury on the Stormers here. Up next, it's Sharks, top of the hour. We'll take a break after this. Should be automatically redirected to the next game if you'd like to join us for that one. So, my goodness. There's a kick to the corner. They're going to try to pile on more points here. Yep. My goodness. This is just so frustrating. These Stormers are crap. Glasgow taking their time here. 30 seconds left in this contest now. Oh, my goodness. Here's a line out. They've got it to 22, and Glasgow into them all. Hope the Lions can pull something off today. They still got the ball, driving forward. 6 seconds left on the clock. Glasgow. They got a penalty advantage here for side entry. There goes the Hooter.
Moves it into touch.
And Glasgow just puts it into touch.
Bonus point victory.
Yep, they kicked it into touch. And that's it. Stellenbosch. Boy, the Stormers are just not good. They're not good. They're just not good. Wow. What to say, folks. The Stormers are just not good. Very disappointing. So, man of the match. Let's get a man of the match vote up here for those who are left. And I've got a really good choice. Oh, they did? Okay, it wasn't over. So now it's into touch. Okay. Start another poll here. Man of the match. So that's a break. Stormers finished a losing record in the first half of the season, giving away 3 games they should never have lost. So, man of the match. Hang on. Get your vote in here for man of the match, folks. Don't run off yet. There's your choice for man of the match. What say you? Your chance to vote in the poll, folks. Wow, that's just so disappointing. So disappointing. Not even a... I mean, if it was a good performance, it's one thing to lose a good performance. Heartbreaking, but when you play so poorly... and they had a 17-14 lead late in the game. And they give up 2 tries. At home. At home. Wow. Wow. Hanku Fente with a try late in the game seals it for them. So the Stormers back down the bottom of the pile again. My goodness. Just not a good team. Just not a good team. 10 points in the log. The Sharks can go ahead of them now. The Dragons can go ahead of them. And even the Osprey. All 3 of them have possibility to going ahead of them. Oh, my goodness. Terrible performance. What can we say about that? Feel sorry for the Stormers. Not a Stormers supporters, but this is one where I would say they were robbed. Well, yeah, that's true. But as Riyadh Rhoda says, pathetic display by the Stormers. Agree. Sharks and Bulls, our best chances, have the most bucks available, but need to top end. Lions can also make it stay. Yeah, the Lions can do well. And that Kolb is back. Okay, can't read all that. Okay, game was over when the Stormers chose to go for the Bulls. They picked Tupelotu as their man of the match. What else? I've never been, what's this? I've never been a fan of the Western Province coach. Well done, Glasgow. It says bystander. Primary school. This is Tupelotu here.
We let it slip in a few moments, and I thought in those few moments this week we stood up to the challenge, and we sealed the game.
On a personal level, you were the go-to guy to try get the backs over the gain line, and you did that pretty well.
Yeah, I suppose that's my role in the team, and I suppose that's my responsibility. So, I'm happy I could fulfill that today.
You guys are a pretty slick outfit. Even last week you didn't get the result, but played some pretty good rugby. Today, an incredibly tight game. It almost felt test match like that at times.
Yeah, it really did. I think it was 0-0 after 35 minutes, and both teams have kind of come out swinging and no points on the board. So it definitely did feel like a little bit like a test match. But I'm just so proud about how we executed the game plan from the coaches. They gave us the comms at halftime. We came out and we executed on a really good second half.
A big focus area was the heat during this game. How was it out there?
It was boiling, mate, to be honest. I'm obviously originally from Australia, and I thought I was used to the heat, but I think now I'm more used to the freezing cold of Scotland, so it was even a shock to me.
Well done, and safe travels back home. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, Sione Tupelotu is the man of the match for them. I picked Johnny Matthews as the man of the match. He really made the difference. Tupelotu was in on all 3 of their tries, one way or another, folks. Yeah, so let me go ahead and turn that off the desktop so I'm not getting a copyright claim there. Oh, now we've got Dan Duplessis.
Result, but the Stormers created enough opportunities there.
Yeah, I think, Shimmy, we created opportunities, but that last pass we were trying to force, and we let it get too scrappy at times, and it's really unfortunate, disappointing loss.
Well, what was the chat at halftime? Because it was quite a tight game. What were the key messages, and what did you guys want to improve on?
I think it was mostly around the defense. They were getting around us a couple of times, just to go a little bit softer, not rush up on them. But credit to them, they played really well. They're a good outfit, and when they get the ball moving, they're a really good team.
And on a personal note, nice to have the Stormers out in Stellenbosch, very well supported here.
Well,
yeah, this is my, call it hometown. I schooled here high school. So really nice to be back in Stellenbosch. Nice to be back in the heat, and nice crowd that came out as well. Really enjoyed it.
Hard luck, Dan, and enjoy the break.
Cheers.
Yeah, so it's Hayani Shimangi talking to Dan Duplessis. So that's going to wrap it up. Stellenbosch crowd disappointed in the end of this, and that's the end of my broadcast. Up next, it's going to be the Sharks versus Munster, folks. Stormers just really choked that one away. Shame to see that. All right, you guys picked Johnny Matthews, man of the match. You agree with me for the most part. Just 31 votes out of 200 people that were still here, plus. All right, thanks for being here. You're going to be redirected automatically to, Erica gave those 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for that, Erica. You're going to be redirected to the next game, which is the Sharks hosting Munster. That'll be up in about 20 minutes. I'm going to take a short break, stretch the legs, and you can do the same. Go to the loo, get something to drink, make yourself a Dagwood sandwich, whatever you're doing. Go check on the braai, make sure nothing's been toasted too deeply. And we'll see you back here in a few minutes. Stormers choked this game away, not even a losing bonus point. What a disaster the first half of the season has been for the Stormers, an inconsistent squad to say the least. Damon Willemse injured on that try. He's probably out for some time. That's unfortunate. And the final score from Danny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch, it's Glasgow 28, Stormers 17. We'll be right back with our next broadcast here shortly. Cheers, folks. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate your support. Bye-bye.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing.